12월 첫날 목요일 모닝 헤드라인스 뉴스캐스터 레이와 함께 시작합니다.
Korea's industrial output fell by the most in 30 months in October, according to data from Statistics Korea, with retail sales also losing ground amid the prolonged economic uncertainties.
통계청이 발표한 자료에 따르면 지난달 국내 전산업생산이 2020년 4월 이후 30개월 만에 최대폭으로 감소했습니다. 불확실한 경기 흐름이 지속되면서 소매판매 역시 주춤한 것으로 나타났습니다.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said Washington supports the right of people everywhere to peacefully protest, including in China, during a press conference in Romania.
토니 블링컨 미 국무장관은 루마니아에서 가진 기자회견 자리에서 미국은 세계 어느 나라든 평화롭게 시위할 시민들의 권리를 지지한다며 여기에는 중국도 포함된다고 언급했습니다.
Global bonds are signaling a recession, according to an analysis by Bloomberg, with a gauge measuring the worldwide yield curve inverting for the first time in at least 2 decades.
최소 20년 사이 처음으로 각국 국채 현황에서 장단기 금리 역전 현상이 공통적으로 관측되는 가운데 이는 경기 침체의 전조 현상에 해당한다고 블룸버그가 분석했습니다.
Germany has signed a deal with Qatar to receive 2 million tons of LNG annually from 2026 through 2 deals that cover at least a 15-year period.
독일은 카타르와 2건의 계약을 체결해 오는 2026년부터 최소 15년 동안 연간 200만 톤의 액화천연가스를 공급받기로 했습니다.
A team of researchers in Canada have reportedly discovered 2 new minerals after analyzing a slice of a 15-ton meteorite that landed in Somalia and was unearthed in 2020.
2년 전 소말리아에서 발굴된 무게 15톤의 거대한 운석을 캐나다의 한 연구팀이 분석한 결과 지금까지 지구상에서 확인된 적이 없는 광물 2종을 발견한 것이라고 알려졌습니다. And those are today's morning headlines.
Morning headline expressions.
From the headlines today, let's look at the key expressions. Something prolonged means it's been going on for a very long time.
Going on for a long time and expected to continue.
Yeah,
right? So a lot of times we'll talk, someone might have a prolonged illness, for example.
A prolonged illness, a prolonged economic
Slump.
uncertainty,
Yeah.
or a slump. Something prolonged means it has been going on for a long time. 단어 안에 long이 들어있죠? 그래서 prolonged는 계속되는, 지속되는 이런 의미라고 보시면 되겠고요. What about the right to do something?
If you have the right to do something, you're entitled to do it. And sometimes you're entitled to do things on a moral basis,
Yeah.
meaning it's the right thing to do. Or a lot of times, everywhere we have some legal rights, right? So legal rights can be different in different countries. But if you have a right to do something, like the right to free speech, for example, means you're legally entitled to do that thing.
The right to do something 해서 이렇게 verb가 나올 수도 있고요. 아니면 the right to 하고 noun이 나올 수도 있어요. 그래서 아까 레이가 말한 것처럼 the right to free speech. 이거는 동사는 아닌데 이게 자유롭게 발언을 할 수 있는 그런 권리 이런 말이 되겠죠. 그다음에 the right to peacefully protest. 이때는 이제 동사가 나왔는데 평화롭게 시위할 수 있는 권리. So the right to do something, 뭐뭐 할 수 있는 권리, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We all have the right to go to school, for example. Well, we should. Some people don't in the world, but we all have the right to be educated or the right to speak our minds, I think.
Yeah,
No?
yeah. I think in some places,
in general.
I don't know if I would speak my mind in China, but or North Korea, some places, but
We should have the right.
Yes,
We should.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one. If something signals something,
Shows you what's going to happen. Think the easiest way to think about it is an indicator in your car. That's people, turn on your signal, right? Your turn signal. That's another word for an indicator.
아, 그렇군요. 그 깜빡이를 우리 자동차에서 turn signal이라고도 하고요. indicator라고도 합니다. 그래서 signal이라는 동사, indicate라는 동사 다 뉴스에서 많이 나오는 표현들인데요. 자동차 깜빡이 생각하시면 될 것 같아요. 뭔가를 알려준다, 보여준다 이런 느낌으로 보시면 되고요. Global bonds are signaling a recession. Well, to be more precise, we're looking at a long sentence before that. But something is signaling a recession.
Yes,
Yeah.
an inverted yield curve. It's putting on the indicator light and saying, hey, we might be turning over to a recession pretty soon.
그렇죠. 경기 침체가 올 수도 있다. 이런 것을 보여주고 있는 여러 가지 사인들이 있다. And then the next expression was to cover something.
So there's different ways you can use this word.
Yeah.
So we were talking about these deals between Qatar and Germany, and it covers a 15-year period, meaning the deal is going to last for 15 years. But you could use cover in a few different ways, right? So we cover the news. We
do.
call it the news coverage. In school, and when you're studying, your teacher might say, okay, today we're going to cover chapter 6, meaning we're going to study, we're going to do chapter 6.
Exactly. Or you might just want to cover your head if it rains with your hands
Yeah.
or an umbrella or
Take
whatever you
cover.
have. Take cover if you're in danger. So cover is used in so many different ways.
Yeah, if a musician sings a song that another musician wrote, then it's called a cover.
That's right. And when it comes to makeup, you might have a spot. You might want to cover up that
Yeah,
spot.
isn't it? It's called cover up, isn't it? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they call
yeah.
it cover up.
Yeah. Okay, so many different many different definitions.
I think we covered them all.
cover라는 게 이제 다루다의 의미가 있을 수 있고요. 그래서 우리가 2부를 news coverage라고 하는데 뉴스에서 어떤 주제나 스토리를 다룬다라는 의미로 정말 많이 쓰는 그런 표현이에요. 그런 의미도 있고 아니면 가리다 이런 의미도 있잖아요. 비가 올 때 I'm just gonna cover my head with my hands or with whatever I have to stop my hair from getting wet. 이렇게 표현할 수도 있고 아니면은 이 경우에 이제 기간이 나왔으니까요. 15년이라는 기간을 걸친 그런 계약이 체결이 됐다. So when it comes to time, it means that it's going to happen for that period of
For
time.
that period of time, right.
Exactly. The last expression was unearth.
To unearth means to dig up or discover. So we were talking about a meteorite that actually was buried in the ground and they needed to dig it up. But you can also use this figuratively as well. If some information, for example, was hidden or kept secret,
Yeah.
and then someone exposed it, they unearthed the information or unearthed the secrets.
비밀을 이렇게 파내는 것처럼 뭔가 알아냈을 때 그때도 the secret was unearthed 이렇게 말할 수도 있지만 원래 unearth라는 것 자체는 땅에서 뭔가 발굴해내는 것, 파내는 것을 말합니다. Well, apparently a meteorite was unearthed in 2020 and now they know that the minerals are
new.
those that they've never seen before on
They're
Earth.
finding new minerals.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, those were our key expressions. 오늘 이렇게 헤드라인에 나온 표현들 리뷰해봤고요. 모닝 헤드라인 expressions는 오디오 어학당과 유튜브에서 무료로 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다.